Hello, everyone, and welcome to Amara's Voice. I'm a teacher and an uplifter, which means I see people as already whole. I see them as vibrant, joyful, magnificent, and powerful. I see the source within them, which leads them to a powerful truth from within. I see them living in alignment with self, having such wonderful beliefs that make them stay in their joyful, natural element. All that is consciousness. It's always someone else's beliefs, and for them it's true. The real question is never whether it's true or not. It's what beliefs do you have about what you're saying. If I see someone hurting, maybe a breakup, maybe a disappointment, what do I believe about hurt, about love, about connection, about the world? Recently, I was sleeping and I felt a very powerful energy next to me, so strong that I woke up scared. And I asked myself, why do I believe like this? When did this story expand in me? Why am I afraid of consciousness? If everything is consciousness, then why would I believe that source could hurt me? What projection of consciousness did I create? And why did I fear it? And I closed my eyes and went back to sleep. Remember, all that is consciousness. Feel good wherever you are. Find a reason, even the smallest reason, to feel good in the now. Because each moment of joy, true joy, is aligning you with the source within you. It's so soft, so subtle, and yet so powerful. When you look at something unwanted and fixate on it, you're not discovering truth. You're practicing an emotion you've practiced your whole life. And practiced feelings become beliefs. And beliefs easily become reality. Challenge yourself to think differently. See yourself as the person you want to be and think that more than anything else. Don't entertain the thoughts that easily drag you down. They've had enough of your time. So I ask people when they say to me, isn't this wishful thinking? How can mere good thoughts change reality? I say to them, have you ever actually tried it? Try thinking good feeling thoughts for 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Most people can't even do 1 minute. But if you stay there, even 5 minutes, desires will start bubbling up, ideas, impulses, guidance. Desire is action, pure action. It calls the next action. You don't have to force anything. And then they tell me, but if I think without acting, I'm not doing much. No. When you think from alignment, you will act and it will be inspired. It will be easy. It will be fun. It will feel like the natural next step. Because desire, true desire, is the beginning of movement. Consciousness. Today I'm pondering consciousness. Consciousness is awareness being aware of itself. Consciousness is limitless. Everything that is experiences something. So everything that is consciousness in some form. It doesn't think like a human, but it exists. And its existence is a point of consciousness. A human thinks, feels, imagines. That too is consciousness. Everything from the smallest particle to the greatest idea is a different flavor of consciousness perceiving itself. Most people think consciousness is something the brain creates, but that's backwards. The brain appears inside consciousness. Thoughts appear inside your body. Your entire world appears inside consciousness. Reality is not happening to you, it's happening within you. Consciousness is the space within which time as you know it unfolds, identity forms, perceptions arise, beliefs shape experience, emotion becomes guidance. Everything you call life is an event happening inside this field. So what you call you is not a body or a personality. It is the awareness that witnesses all of those things. This is why when you shift your beliefs or your vibration, your world shifts. because your world is made of consciousness folding itself into form. Consciousness is the only thing that exists. Everything else is an expression of it. Matter is concentrated consciousness, energy, moving consciousness, emotion, your personal guidance system within consciousness, beliefs, patterns of consciousness practiced into stability, people, fragments of consciousness interacting with itself, thought, consciousness, observing consciousness, source, consciousness in its purest, most harmonious state. Here's how I see it. Consciousness is infinite awareness playing infinite roles in infinite ways. Your body is a costume, your personality is a lens, your beliefs are filters, your emotions are your compass, your life is your story, your individuality. Your desires are your expansion, your suffering is your forgetting, your joy is your remembering. And consciousness is the one playing all the parts simultaneously. That's why you can feel presence in a room, you can dream of things that later manifest, you can know before you know, you can feel someone's energy without words, you can shift your entire reality by shifting your inner state. Because consciousness is not inside you, you are inside consciousness, and consciousness is inside you at the same time. A paradox only consciousness could invent. I'm consciousness, pondering consciousness, not knowing all that I am and yet knowing all that is. I'm solid, I'm liquid, I'm gas. I'm consciousness projecting as Amara. It's every cell, every molecule, every atom, everything. You're not a tiny being in a giant universe. You're a giant consciousness inside a tiny perspective. Once remembered, everything opens. Consciousness is the self-aware, ever-expanding, infinite field of experience that projects itself into form, forgets itself for the joy of remembering, and creates reality through the vibration of its own attention. Limitless. Consciousness is the only thing that is, and we are the ways it looks at itself. Each one of us. Most of our abilities have softened because life became easier. We have options. Why learn to run really fast when you can buy a Ferrari? Why build a body with strong bones when you sleep on feather cloud mattresses? As physical abilities decline, consciousness expands. Or maybe expanding consciousness makes physical power unnecessary. Let's ponder. When humans learned to speak, communication became easy. So the old instinctive sensing became quieter. Not gone, just quiet. But because consciousness never loses anything, it expands. Every wisdom humanity ever had still exists within us. Sometimes it slips out through intuition, instinct, synchronicity. Imagine humans didn't always have memory. We hadn't expanded to that. So we got over things quickly, like children, fighting one moment and laughing the next. Memory brought expansion, and with it, contrast. Remembering pain, joy, danger, loss, diseases, and causes of death. Civilizations brought more memory. More memory brought more awareness. Awareness brought more fear, and more fear brought more diseases. Diseases brought more medicine. Hence forgetting all our natural healing processes. Always expansion anyway, it's always expansion. Then came guilt. We didn't always have guilt. Guilt is a consciousness creation, a side effect of memory. Animals don't feel it. Some societies today barely feel it. But in highly civilized societies, guilt is everywhere. We remember too much. We hold on to too much, the things unwanted. Someone hurts you and now you can be friends. In early humans, that would not make sense. We would forget about it. We would move on. Now we say forgive but never forget. Is that serving you? We violate nature, each other, and ourselves. Not because we are bad, but because we have expanded into self-awareness without expanding equally into self-alignment. And then religious metaphors came. Adam and Eve, consciousness awakening. The serpent, representing free will. Man and woman, consciousness multiplying perspectives. Consciousness answering and consciousness asking the questions. Everything is consciousness. Time feels linear to us, but everything is happening simultaneously. All versions of you exist now, even the non-physical ones, the ones made purely of being. There's a version of you that needs no body, no food, no speech, no touch, no form. The things we so desperately want in this reality. In this other reality we don't need. Consciousness is awareness, aware of itself. The imaginations you get, the thoughts you have, the feelings you feel, the joy, the freedom, the peace. It's all you. All consciousness. All that is consciousness. Illness, pain, war, disaster, these are still consciousness. Just consciousness forgetting its source for a moment. They're not here to destroy you. They're here to expand you. Every unwanted experience becomes a doorway back to alignment, a catalyst for remembering who you are, a spark that creates new desire. Even the darkest expressions of consciousness eventually lead you back to light. This is what happens to pure positive energy when we create out of alignment. It bends, it distorts, it becomes things that feel strange or painful to us. Not as punishment, but as guidance. It shows us through contrast how far we've drifted from what our inner being knows to be true. Even the things that seem non-living like cars, curtains, toilets, phones, spoons, houses, all of them are extensions of consciousness because they were conceived, imagined, designed, and created through consciousness. A car is consciousness expressed through human creativity. A toilet is consciousness taking form through the human desire for comfort and hygiene. A chair is consciousness shaped into support. Technology is consciousness pushing its own boundaries. Nothing exists that wasn't first a vibration, then a thought, then a desire, then a design, and only then a physical object. So the object itself isn't conscious like a human or an animal, but the intelligence that created it and the purpose it serves and the vibration it holds all come from consciousness. Man-made objects are consciousness in translation, consciousness expressed through human hands. And when we talk about consciousness, it helps to understand these three little layers we've created for ourselves: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the unconscious mind. They're not actually separate. It's all one field, but they help us describe how awareness moves through us, help us interpret where we are focused. The conscious mind, this is the part of you that's awake and watching right now and listening to me. The thinker, the analyzer, the storyteller, the one choosing thoughts on purpose, is the part of you that says, I'm aware that I'm aware. It's small compared to the rest, but it feels big because we focus here so much. It holds endless abilities, truly endless. This is the playground of the ego and the intellect, the part of you that reasons, the reasoning mind, plans, argues, imagines, interprets, all of it. It's consciousness sculpting itself through logic and preference. And whether people believe it or not, you can create reality right here in this waking space through the desires you activate, the beliefs you choose, the thoughts you practice, and the emotions you cultivate. And we have the subconscious mind. This is the feeling mind, the vibrational mind, the part that responds to beliefs you've practiced over time. Every habit, every emotional pattern, every automatic reaction, all stored here. It doesn't nudge, it doesn't ask questions, it just accepts whatever you give it repeatedly and says, oh, this is who we are now. This is also the level where your inner being whispers to you, softly guiding you through emotion. And your dreams are alive here. You can create and manipulate your reality in this space just as easily as you do in the conscious mind. Sometimes even more easily because there is no resistance here, no doubting, no limiting beliefs arguing with you. The subconscious accepts imagery, emotion, vibration instantly. When you dream, you're moving through the pure, unlifted canvas of your own consciousness, shaping it from the inside out. Your dreams don't reflect your physical beliefs. They reflect your emotional vibration. So if you fly in a dream, it's not because you believe humans can fly. It's because freedom, expansion, and alignment feel like flying. Dreams show you the vibration, not the logic. Then there's the unconscious mind. This is the deepest layer, the vast ocean where everything you've ever been, everything you've ever known, and everything you've forgotten still lives. Not forgotten like lost, forgotten like too big to fit into daily thinking, too big to fit in the conscious mind. Your instincts live here, your ancient memory, your past physical experiences, your future potentials, all happening simultaneously, your intuitive knowledge, your connection to every version of yourself. Sometimes it shows itself through a dream, a sudden knowing, a powerful fear you didn't consciously choose, or a joy that rises out of nowhere. It's the part of you that never stops being. Source, your inner being, that part you align with to have a joyful experience. So the conscious mind chooses the thought, the subconscious mind responds to the vibration of that thought, and the unconscious mind holds the truth of who you really are. Pure consciousness remembering itself through you. So consciousness is all that is. It's the fabric, the breath, the pulse of existence. It's in every creature, every leaf, every stone, every stir. It is the movement and the stillness, the seen and the unseen, the part of you that watches and the part that dreams. You are consciousness having a human moment. I am consciousness meeting you through this vibration. We are different angles of the same infinite being. And when you understand that, even for a second, life stops being something to survive and becomes something to savor. Appreciation, knowledge, joy, freedom, satisfaction, love, our top tier emotions, the ones that let us know we are aligned, open, and allowing the fullness of our being to flow. But this is only the human scale. This is our earth vocabulary. What if in another reality, consciousness experiences entirely new emotional spectrums, feelings beyond joy, beyond love, beyond satisfaction? What if there are states of being so expansive, so subtle, so powerful that our human minds can't even imagined them yet. Consciousness, endlessly unfolding, endlessly becoming, endlessly showing us that this is just one version of the story. If this is the top of the human chart, imagine what the top of consciousness feels like. These things are fun for me to talk about. My name is Amara, and I'm pondering for the satisfaction of pondering. I love you all. Focus on feeling good. Bye.